Indeedio, Rangers 3, Celtic now. Welcome back to the channel for a match review I didn't expect to be making, as Rangers absolutely dominated, bullied, destroyed Celtic at Ibrox today. Genuinely didn't see that coming, hence the predictions. I thought I was going to be watching from behind the couch. I was standing in front of the telly. It was 90 odd minutes of some of the best football we've played in a long time for me. Honestly, phenomenal. And I said this pre-match, right? Whatever 11 started this game of football has to start every game. That is it. Now, I know it's a bit of a makeshift back four, and therefore, do you really want to be starting Robin proper and Sterling when the likes of Suter comes back fit? And I do get that argument, but for the foreseeable future, James Tavernier shouldn't get brought back into that Rangers team. Ridvan Yilmaz was immense today, and yeah, he's had his critics recently, and me as well. I mean, he's not been good enough in some games, loads of poor crossing. Phenomenal, out of position today. He play him at right back, man. Incredible. Nico Raskin, how refreshing is it to see a Rangers captain do that in an Old Firm game? We haven't seen it in donkeys, man. Just grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck. Him, Haji, right? Everyone knows I love a bit of Yanis Haji. He was brilliant today, right? Yanis Haji was fantastic. Got the goal, broke the deadlock, you know. And if you just look at Yanis Haji, it looks like he genuinely hates Celtic, getting stuck in, pissing them off, riling them up. I mean, was he flying about a wee bit, you know, trying to get foils here and there? Yeah, I like that shithousery, so he's more than welcome to do it. Barami, man marked to Cal McGregor, and what have we said for years here, right? Seeing we used to win Old Firms under Gerrard, and in the past as well. Old Firms are won, right, in the midfield, and we won the midfield today. Didn't give them an absolute chance, and Celtic were awful, right? And as good as we were, we did make them bad, but Jesus, man, not many of the players turned up. Liam Scales, who gets a lot of slack, rightfully so today. Absolutely abysmal. But we just nullified them. Cal McGregor, Captain Calmac. What was he doing today? Not an awful lot. But here, the reality is, it went from potentially going to 17, maybe staying at 14, to staying to 11. We're going to 11 now, so 11 is good. And, well, I mean, out of those three options, you know what I mean? Obviously 11's not good. We don't want 11 points. We want it to be 6, and that is the negative, right? And I don't want to start here with a negative, but I have to be consistent. I said going into this game, it's like, if we won, I'd be thinking about, it should be 6, so I have to address that, but that's the last time I'm going to address it here, but that's the reality. Anyway, we begin the game. Rangers for the get-go, much better team, pretty much immediately. Apart from like the opening minute, Kyogo could have got a tap in, Yilmaz left his man, and it's at this point you're thinking, Yilmaz out of position, that could be a disaster. But pretty much immediately from this, what set the tone was a counter-attack. Barami got about like 3-4 shots away, wasn't a handball, and from that, we just grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck. Ball gets played into, was it Barami or was it Tierney? One of them back heels it. I'm pretty sure. Was it Igamani? It was one of them, whoever it was. Don't really care who it was. They got an assist. Flick it to Yanis Haji. Yanis Haji puts his boots clean through it into the bottom right-hand corner. Ibrox are up. Fantastic finish. And now that is 2 games in a row we've scored first. And yeah, we didn't win the League Cup final, right? But you know the stats, folks. If you score first in these games, you're more than likely to go on and win it. And we, for too many years, have went behind in these games. We went ahead here. Fantastic. Tierney goes on a run. He shoots. Clips the back of Liam Scale. It rattles the crossbar. Could have went 2-0 up. I would have liked to have seen it. We then had an incident at a corner. There was a lot of shirt pulling here. Carter Vickers is pulling the shirt of, I believe it was proper. But there was something going on with Diamonde and I think Alistair Johnson around Kasper Schmeichel, and that's what he's gave the foul for. So it may have looked like a shirt pull, but maybe... I'll say maybe like it was a shirt pull, but he's gave a foul before that, so that's why that didn't get given. Ridvan Yilmaz, brilliant ball retention today, winning it back from the likes of McGregor, etc, etc, etc. Runs in, shoots, decent save from Kasper Schmeichel. We're dominating at this stage, but we are wasting chances. Alistair Johnson, elbows Haji in the back of the head. Is it it's not a red. They went too far. I mean, should he got booked for it? He does lean into him, but it's not a red for me. So we'll see how it goes. Haji then is fouled before he gets a shot away. This should just absolutely be a free kick. I mean, Chris Sutton on commentary is trying to pretend that the foul happened after he shot. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm not going to agree about this decision. We won 3-0, but to honestly suggest that this is what happened, it's straight up lies. What it is, man. You see right in front of you. Barami, great ball through to Diamonde, Carter, Cameron Carter, Fickles, Jesus Christ, can't get the Fickers, man. Great tackle. You know, he is a great defender. Pretty much single-handedly kept that Celtic back line somewhat decent. Yefte then, elbows couldn't, accidental. For me, the same as the Johnston one. I think they're both yellows, but obviously when one's to the face and he's busted open, that's probably going to happen there. And then Celtic get the really only shot of that first half away. Liam Kelly, who should be starting every game now for Rangers, by the way. Jack Butland should not be walking straight back into this team. 2 games for Rangers, 2 clean sheets, and a win against Celtic. Yeah, he should be in here. And his distribution today, I don't know if you noticed it was good, unlike Jack Butland. Right, so Hatate shot saved here. It's a comfortable save, but he still makes it. Butland could have parried this out to Adair, like he did once upon a time. Anyway, Raskin gets booked at half-time. If you're booking one, you have to book 2, but he doesn't book McGregor because McGregor's already on a yellow. Is that fair? No, it's not. Is this... should this be a second yellow for McGregor? No, but it shouldn't be a first yellow for Raskin, so just leave it at that. But anyway, I mean, both of them should just get down the tunnel, but obviously McGregor antagonising Raskin. He's the captain of Rangers. He's like, well, if I can maybe piss him off, it'll upset Rangers going into the second half, get him on a yellow, because I'm on a yellow. McGregor's mind game probably worked there and got the referee to book him. Kyogo then scores an offside goal. No idea why it took so long. Well, I do have an idea why it took so long, but it was clearly off by about 2 yards. Tierney then hits the post. Unlucky, man. It might have been offside, though. We make it 2-0. Robin Proper from the corner. Can't remember who gets. I think it's a Celtic leg. It flicks it on. And we make it 2-0. You will then see, I think Adam O'Day got brought on before this. Engels come on. So Celtic are bringing on, probably 25 million worth of talent from the bench. And they didn't get any better. Igamani at 2-0 really should have passed it to Barami. He doesn't. Danilo then gets subbed on for him. Danilo scores, makes it 3-0. Lovely, jubbly, fan, Davidosi, and that's pretty much it for Rangers. It was free going on 5, 6, 7. I mean, honestly, it was. Yeah, we were phenomenal, and it was completely unexpected, and it it's fantastic. I'm buzzing, right? I absolutely am. I'm happy. But I just can't help but feel in the back of my mind that, it's like it should be 6 points, and it's not. And that is the reality. But yeah, I'm a happy man because I did not expect this, but it's what it is. Obviously, Engels did get an object thrown at him, and they just don't. I mean, it shouldn't be done at any scoreline, but we're 3-0 up. You know what I mean? Why ruin it? I'm not saying it's ruined, but you know what I mean? Like, why put a dampener on it? Anyway, guys, Rangers win 3-0. Fantastic, unexpected, and aye, 2025 might be alright then.